Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. My name's Alexis and welcome to another video. So in today's video, I wanted to go over a new save file that I have found. It is called the Floralia save file. I think I'm pronouncing that right. This is the version 6.0. I actually never saw the other versions, so this is my first time ever seeing this save file. I actually wanted to find a save file that is fairly new, and this one is. This actually came out in April of this year. So yeah, this is just the description page. It does require all expansion packs, all game packs, and then the stuff packs that they have used are listed in parentheses here. Sequoia has also been completely renovated. All of the lots have traits on them, and there's also new clubs, there's also new holidays in the calendar. So I am super excited to show you guys this and get into this. So just a little FYI, I was recording this for an hour and 30 minutes and talking over this with you guys, and it didn't pick up my voice. So I am doing a voiceover right now because I'm not going to get rid of an hour and 30 minutes of footage. So down here below, I was just showing you guys that some of the Goth family and the Kim Lewis family, the Pancakes family, they are all completely remodeled and renovated. They look very, very interesting, and I love that they have actually went and put the time and effort into remodeling those Sims. Because, you know, I get tired of looking at the same Sims. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. And then I am going to start showing Willow Creek here in a minute. So this is the starter home that comes in Willow Creek. It is on Foundry Lane. I just wanted to show you guys what the starter home looked like because it's a starter home. But I love how the creator has made all these houses look really cohesive and really fitting with the vibe of Willow Creek. And this home actually, interestingly, came with a lot challenge. It came with the filthy lot challenge, and then it came with these 3 lot traits. Every single home in this save file actually comes with lot traits. But yeah, this is a really cute, cozy home. I really love how they implemented those chairs and that table from the paranormal stuff pack, because it kind of gives me New Orleans vibes. I don't know why, it just really does. And then I really like the way that they did the kitchen. It's just super simple, and then they added this empty room over here that's meant to be a little pantry maybe, but you can also like put a little half bath in there. But we do have a master bathroom and a bedroom. So I think it's really cute for a starter home, and I really like how, also I like how they did the deck and the outside as well. There's a lot of space for a starter home. Okay, next up I had to show this beautiful park. This is the Magnolia Blossom Park. It's just the center park here in Willow Creek. It is so beautiful, just the way that they have added this like regal, antique looking feel. I don't know how to describe it. It's just very, very beautiful with the building style. And I don't know how they got those roofs on the top of there. If you know how to do that, let me know. But this area, this building is actually for a wedding. I really like how they did that and implemented that in here. There is stuff from the Wedding Stories pack, so if you don't have that pack, a lot of this stuff won't show up. Just keep that in mind. I think you'll still have this wedding arch because the wedding arch is base game, I think, but everything else is kind of from Wedding Stories and other packs. But yeah, there's a lot to do here. There is a yoga mat area. Also, I know I'm filming in the night. I realize that here in just a second, like I'll change it. But there's a place right there to have an art stand. It's a place for kids to hang out. I really, really like what they did with it. Alright, next up I'm showing off the Pancake family, or just their house. I really like how this house looks. It's like very colonial. I think that's kind of the type of house it is. I'm not sure. But it is very, very fitting with the theme of Willow Creek. I really like how they built it. And one of my favorite parts about the house is the living room. You'll see here in a minute. I'm guessing that's supposed to be like Bob Pancake's office. But this living room is just so cozy and so cute. I love the lighting. I love the colors that they used. I usually never go for like a yellow wallpaper, but I just love how it looks, and I feel like I need to do it more often. But yeah, I really like this. I really like how they did the kitchen as well, and then the backyard is honestly really nice. It's really big. There's a lot of activities to do. They added like a little kiddie pool and a like some gardening plots. But yeah, there's a kids room, a little office space up here with some nice bookshelves, and I love the bathroom. I love that wall tile. And then our master bedroom for Eliza and Bob Pancakes. But yeah, I can imagine Eliza coming out here with her kids and just gardening. I really like it. Next up, I had to check out this cathedral. This is like on the main strip of Willow Creek where all of the different businesses are. This is absolutely amazing. I really wish like we had something like this, you know, in the game that no one had to create. Like we just already had it. Like it's just kind of sad that we have had to wait this long to get a lot of, you know, wedding features implemented into the game. And I don't know if this is made with a lot of the wedding pack. I'm sure it is, but I was just blown away by this top area here. Your Sims can actually come up to this tower and get their picture taken. Like there's a little ladder on the right hand side. If you see that, it is just, I'm blown away, and my jaw was on the floor like this whole time, especially when I saw this part. I was like, oh my gosh, this just looks like, I mean, it looks like a cathedral. Like if I imagine like a Catholic or just any religion, it doesn't matter, but like usually like Catholic cathedrals are like this because Catholic is a very old religion, so it usually looks a lot like medieval, and there's a lot of like really cool architecture. I don't know, I'm just rambling, but this just blew me away. I loved this so much. So yeah. And then heading upstairs, there is even more seating, and I love how it like just overlooks everything. And I don't know if you guys see that, but in the corner to the left over there is a organ, so your Sims can play, or you can have somebody play the organ when your Sims are getting married. I freaking love that. I don't know if you can you like hire would that be considered hiring a pianist? I don't know. But yeah, and then there's a kitchen, you know, if you want to have a caterer or make a wedding cake yourself. I don't know, I just am blown away. I love the chandeliers in the middle. That is like one of the best things to me. I really like it. Alright, now we are actually in Oasis Springs, and I wanted to check out this pool. I don't believe I went too much into Oasis Springs. I think I checked out like 2 places, but this is called the Aquamarine Pool. I was still like, this was like the same reaction as the cathedral. I was just blown away. This person is extremely talented. I just love all of the little details, the way that they did like the landscaping, and just the whole layout of the pool is just really interesting. I've seen something like it before, but this is just like to another level. And they even added like a little kids area. They even added a hot tub, a slipping slide, or a whatever you call them. There's floaties in the pool. There is just like so much detail added to this. And sorry about my camera work there, that was kind of messy, but and I love that little tiki bar. If you guys saw that, I love it so much. Alright, I went ahead and hopped over to Newcrest. This is actually called the Newcrest Center. It is listed like as one shop. The lot type is just a cafe, but there's actually 3 little shops. It is so adorable. I love the idea of this because it's really realistic. Like in my downtown area where I live, we have something that looks like this. It's just shops lined up in these, you know, old vintage buildings that have been repurposed. I just really love this. So in the middle there is the cafe, and then to the left we have a bookshop, and then to the right we have a gym, and there is a yoga studio up at the top, and even in the back there, if you can see, we have a skating rink. There's just so much stuff to do. It is just like an all in one. Actually, I think I'm wrong about it's not a bookshop, it's just a library. I don't think you can purchase books. But yeah, I really love how this library looks. It's just super, super cozy. There were some computers downstairs so your Sims can study. And then up at the top there's just more seating area and like more bookshelves. And I really, really like the color scheme in that cafe. It's like this teal and like vintagey, like country, almost like a country look. I really like it. And here is the gym and the yoga studio up at the top I was talking about. Tons of bathrooms. Oh, there's even like a little kiddie slide. I didn't see that. That's so cute. And a basketball court over to the right there. So there's just everything. Like your Sims can just come here, go to the library for a minute, get some coffee, and then come out and skate. You know, it's just, there's so much to do. All right, we are still in Newcrest, and I wanted to check out this lot really quick. It reminds me of The Sims 3 when we had the seasons expansion pack and we had all of those festivals that would come around in the different seasons. But this is the spring festival. It's just so bright and so cute. Like, I love it. There is a lot of stuff for kids to do. That's kind of the main thing here. But there's a place to eat. There's like a little cupcake stand, as you'll see. Bathrooms, of course, and just a lot of fun spring activities. Like we have flower pots with some flowers already laid out for you, and then over to the right there is some bee boxes. I just really love this so much. It's just another one of those things that like you didn't know you needed, but you kind of miss it, you know what I mean? Like I miss having seasonal festivals or just something seasonal to do. Okay, next up we're in Magnolia Promenade, and this is a building called the Roadstead. It is 4 different shops all in one, kind of like the one in Newcrest I showed you guys a while ago. I love what they did with Magnolia Promenade. It just looks so cute and cozy, and every single building is renovated. To the left there's like a little bakery. But yeah, this is called the Roadstead. I really like it. It's just a shopping center. Over here is a bookstore. It seems more of like a kid bookstore. That's just kind of the vibe I was getting from it. And then upstairs there is a photo studio, and I didn't realize what it was at the time, but yeah, it is actually a photo studio. So, and then this middle one is a tech store. You can buy all sorts of technology. There's even stereos and tablets. And then this third one is a toy store. And this fourth one is actually a clothing shop. And I think it's meant to be more of like a wedding shop because there's a lot of formal wear. And I think on the top floor there's like models with wedding dresses on it. You'll see here in a minute. So this is the upstairs I was talking about. As you can see, there's like wedding dresses or mannequins with wedding dresses on it, and there's even like some portraits of a model with wedding dresses. So your Sims can come here if they're getting prepared for a wedding. I just think that's such a cute idea. This is the upstairs of the toy shop. I don't think you can like buy any of those objects, or maybe you can, or maybe it's just like an activity room for your kids. I don't know. But upstairs of the tech shop there is it's like a home appliance. There's like coffee machines, dishwashers, all sorts of stuff. And then there's that photo studio I was talking about. You know, obviously your Sims there's not a way to like pay for photos being taken, but like say your Sim was like a freelance photographer, I feel like this would be a fun place to come and just do fun stuff like that. Alright, next up we are actually in Windenburg now. This is called Bath de Hill, I think. But this is a really amazing pool, again with the amazing pools. Like, this person is just so talented with these pool lots, and how they build them. There's a lot of stuff to do at this pool. It really reminds me of something you'd see in Sequoia, and if you guys remember at the beginning of the video, like their description and stuff, they had noted that there was a lot of water pads and stuff from Sequoia, or stuff from the Growing Together pack, around the different pools in the different worlds. So that's one thing I really like implemented. If you do have the Growing Together expansion pack, that'll definitely be fun for each world, and it'll add something new. But yeah, I really like this. I like the addition of this building over here where your kids can come and play if they don't want to swim, or I mean, if you have like toddlers and stuff that are too young to swim, then you know, you can have them come over there. But you know, that's one thing I wish we could do. I wish we could swim with our toddlers, or have our toddlers like learn how to swim, take swimming lessons and stuff. And I believe this area up here is kind of sanctioned off for like a little club. If you guys see the club signs that I'm pointing at, I mean, we are in Windenburg. So this came with the get together expansion pack, and it's all about clubs and fun stuff like that. So I really enjoyed this pool. Alright, next up we are in San Myshuno, and this is the Stargazer Lounge and Restaurant. They have turned this into a beautiful restaurant, you guys, and not to mention, just this is perfect for this location, like how high this is. Like, it's a restaurant overlooking the city. It is just beautiful. I mean, it's a very fancy restaurant. I'm sure it's expensive, but I wish I had something like this in my Family Dynamics challenge. If you guys are watching that right now, or if you guys are not, make sure you go do. It is absolutely amazing. We have such a fun time over there, but I really want Channing and Penny to come here on a date. Like, it is just so beautiful. Okay, sorry about that. Ignore whatever that was. My camera was just being really sensitive. So right, next up we are looking at one of the starter apartments in San Myshuno. I really like how this apartment is decorated. It is right up my alley. I love the big windows. I love the fireplace in the middle here with the bookshelves. It's just perfect. I really like it. It's minimalist, but it still has like a flair to it, and I really want to play in this apartment. They even, instead of adding, you know, an office or like a little library, they added a yoga studio, so you can have a person who is into wellness and stuff like that. Alright, we are now in Brindleton Bay, and this is the infamous Salty Paul Saloon. I really like how they did this. I think that this is meant to be like almost like a vendor. I don't think any sim can, or NPC can, show up here and sell you anything, but it looks like a little vendor where you can, like, I don't know, maybe you can order food to go instead of having to go in, or you can order the daily catch and stuff like that. And then I love what they did with the inside. I feel like it's even more cozier than the EA one. I feel like that's because it's a little bit smaller. I think they made it, you know, a little bit tighter and quaint in there. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, I think it's a little bit smaller than the EA one. Alright, this part of Salty Paul Saloon is my favorite part. This is like an upstairs, well, it's meant to be an attic, I guess, but you can actually play some ping pong, play some llama, whatever it's called, and you actually get up here using a ladder. I just think that is the coolest thing ever. I love that. Alright, we are still in Brindleton Bay, and this, you guys, is actually a boba tea shop. I love it. It is called Lily's Space, or is that Lizzie's Space? I'm recording right now and I totally can't see that up there. But I love how they implemented a little boba shop into Brindleton Bay. If you guys don't know, the boba shop, or the boba tea shop, came with High School Years, that expansion pack. but it still is giving me Brindleton Bay vibes, especially with the way that it's built on the outside. It's just like a very colonial style cottage type vibe. I don't know. So I love that. They didn't make it modern or anything. It just fits with Brindleton Bay so much. I love that because I love playing in Brindleton Bay. I love raising kids in Brindleton Bay. It's such a nice town, so having this little boba shop is perfect. Alright, next up we are jumping to Delso Valley. I usually don't play in Delso Valley that often, but if I do, I am going to be playing in this save file because every single lot is renovated. And this is actually the Ward coffee shop. And if that name sounds familiar, it is because Judith Ward is one of the biggest celebrities in Delso Valley. But I really like the design of this coffee shop. I love the shape of it. It's like an L shape, and I just love the inside of it. It's modern, but it's also really rustic, and it definitely reminds me of a coffee shop that I have in my town. And another cool thing, if you guys see to the right over here, there's a little ladder. And you can actually get upstairs using that ladder. I love how this builder implemented ladders into all of their builds. It's just so fun. But yeah, this is just the upstairs area, just some bathrooms. I really like those mirrors in that bathroom. Next up, we have a starter home in Delso Valley. I think one of the reasons I don't play in Delso Valley that much is because of the lack of homes. We only have like we have one starter home and then an empty lot. And then we have just a bunch of mansions and more expensive homes. So it's really, there's not that many options for cute little small homes that are realistic. And I really like what they did with this one. I really like the color scheme. It's not modern, but it's not like old either. I think it just really fits the vibe of Delso Valley to me. And they used a lot of stuff from Eco Lifestyle. So I really like that. And I love the bathroom. I love the bathroom color scheme. It's so cute. Okay, I usually never check out Strangerville in any of my save file videos, but I had to check this out, you guys. This is at the top of the hill up on just that neighborhood section. This was actually turned into a restaurant, you guys. This building here in the back is actually just some restrooms and then the kitchen area, and then this gazebo and that little seating area by that tree is where you eat. But this is called the Brunch Plateau. This just reminds me of something out of like Wild West films where they have like really rich families coming and dining together for brunch. I don't know, I could just imagine like really rich families that have struck gold here and something like that come up here for breakfast or lunch or whatever. It's just so regal and rich looking. I love it. Alright, also another place I usually don't check out is Henford on Bagley. I don't play with Henford on Bagley as much as I like. I love Henford on Bagley, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if I play in Henford on Bagley, I have to like raise cows and raise chicken, and sometimes that just doesn't fit with the vibe of my LP that I'm going for. But this is a library and cafe. This side is the cafe, of course. There's just tons of seating. I am so obsessed with all of the stuff that comes with cottage living. I really need to use it more often. It just all has like so many cute patterns, and I really like it. And I just noticed over there, if you can see, there was like a infant little thing on the ground where they lay at. And then this over here is the library section. I love the colors. This green is like my favorite color in the world. It just gives me so many good cozy vibes. Alright, the last town that I wanted to visit is San Sequoia. This house definitely makes me appreciate San Sequoia a lot more. I love the building style of San Sequoia, but I can't tell if San Sequoia is meant to be like a modern city or like with cottages and stuff like that. Like, I've never been to San Francisco, or where is it based off of? Is it based off San Francisco or is it based off Los Angeles? I have no idea, but I've never been to California at all, so but anyways, or at least that's what I think is based off of. but I really like what they did with it. I don't know why I have the walls down. That kind of frustrates me. But this is definitely like cottage colonial vibes, and it just makes me so happy seeing the way that this looks. It's so cozy, so cute. I love the look of like the stone right there, those stone pillars. Just the colors are very pretty, and upstairs is actually empty, so you know, you can move in here with your family when you first start out and, you know, build as you continue to grow and expand your family and make more money. I love that idea. So they just kind of put empty boxes, like moving boxes. And last but not least, we have a restaurant in San Sequoia. It is called the Sunshine Gazebo. It is actually near this lake or river in San Sequoia. I love this. I love how it's this huge gazebo style restaurant, and it has like seating up at the top here. There's a bar at the top. The color of it is so beautiful. Everything is just so beautiful. I still don't know how they made that roof, but it is just it's gorgeous. I love the implement of the plants on like the side of the kitchen, if you guys see that over there. And it's like an open kitchen, so Sims can actually see what they're doing. It's not like in a private room or anything. But yeah, this is the upstairs area. It is just beautiful. It just looks like one huge gazebo. And again, with the detail, like I don't know if that parking lot was on the side of that building there, but if they added that, like, oh my gosh, just the attention to detail is so beautiful. Because I know you can add a lot of things outside of lots with the tool mod, so that's just amazing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this save file video up here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I know I'm gonna be playing in this save file ASAP because it's just so beautiful. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.